Hey, 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 I'm sitting here rocking to that like that's a real song, our little countdown song. Happy President's Day, happy Monday, happy February, happy Black History Month, just all the happy. I am Kimberly of Kimberly's Conquerors, and this is our Monday Mingle. Woo, woo! So we get together here every single Monday and just spread a little love, spread a little joy, spread a little knowledge, and have a little fun. So today we are doing Fast Five Faves. And I threw a little alliteration in there with February, but y'all, I picked a theme this time because guess what? It's cold. I don't know where you are. Feel free to type in the chat so I can see who's here, who invited you, and where you are watching from. But it is cold here where I am. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and it's cold. And I'm tired of being cold. And I'm tired of coats and hats and boots and all the things. But one thing I know that I have on lock and I don't have to worry about is what's going on with my skin and my body when the weather is cold like this and things are changing. Because, I mean, let's face it, when it's cold outside, everything starts to get a little bit dry because it's freezing. Yeah, it's a whole situation, right? So let's jump in. I want to talk about a few things that are really, really working for me right now because it's cold. So first up is a favorite. Any of my Mary Kay OGs out there, y'all know this product. You love it. This is our extra emollient night cream. Now, it was designed for the face originally, but even the company knows like this stuff works absolute wonders on feet, hands, cuticles, knees, elbows, anybody that's dealing with eczema or a child with eczema, any of the things. It is so refreshing, so soothing, and it's really, really great for sleeping in. That extra emollient night cream is a hidden secret, but once you know, listen here, you know. So, as always with Fast Five Faves, I also want to talk to you about a couple of the things that make this work for me and for Kimberly's Conquerors and every other Mary Kay girl that you know. So, why on earth do we do this every Monday? Why on earth do we come on here? Why do we call you with all our cheer and joy? Well, one of the first reasons is because we started these businesses for the same reason all people start businesses, to make some money. And as Mary Kay Beauty Consultants, we make 50%. You heard it correct. 50% on every single item that we sell every single day, every single person. And it is easy and amazing. Obviously, we can do it here virtually. We can do it live. We can do a little smurgle of both things. And it just fits into our lives and lifestyles. Now, we talked a little bit about how the extra emollient night cream really does wonders on the body, the hands, the knees, the elbows, the heels, all the things. But when it comes to those hands, you want to keep them nice and moist as well. And it just so happens that in our spring product launch, we have 3 amazing new lotions. So you may have heard about them before, but if you haven't already gotten your hands on them, now is the time. Our lotions are phenomenal. It doesn't really get much better than that. We are one of the best lotions in the land. And these limited edition, that means get them while they're hot. These limited edition lotions come in, I have to read the thing here, passion flower, berries and rose, and my personal favorite, island mist and jasmine. I didn't have to read that one. So number 2 on the reasons why we do what we do is because we are all a part of a giant community, whether we're Kimberly's Conquerors or we're part of a community in Cleveland or in Ohio or in the nation or in the world. We are part of a community that is always praising one another to success. We are always being celebrated. We are always being recognized. And that's how come we have so much joy to share with you. When your consultant calls you or reaches out to you and she's got that big smile in her voice and in her face, that's why, because somebody's been loving on her all week long. So when it's time for her to come to you, or her husband or her children or her co-workers or her boss or anybody else, the cranky cashier at the drugstore. She's got a little bit of extra joy in her hip pocket because we've been loving and loving on each other all day, all week long. Now let's move on and see what's next in our cold weather product arsenal. Next up, we have our HA and ceramide booster. This is a hydrating booster and it's got a little dropper here. Our boosters are the thing that goes on closest to our clean, dry skin, right? And they are super specific and targeted skincare. This one is a hydrator, and that's all it's doing. It's got two primary ingredients, hyaluronic acid and ceramide, and both of those things are solely for the purposes of hydrating your skin and keeping that moisture in the skin so that you are always balanced and always looking your freshest, best self. Now, why else are we here? In addition to all of those prizes and recognition that we get all the time and all the love that we share with one another as beauty consultants, we also are getting a college education, a full self-help class, professional development, and all of the spiritual growth that anybody in the world would pay thousands and thousands of dollars for. And y'all, we get it for free. It's a part of the package. That $35 starter kit comes with so much more than just a website and credit card processing. We are getting all of those things as well. Now, let's stay on the subject of the face. Another one that's sometimes a silent hero. I've used this probably twice in the last week. This is our moisture renewing gel mask. And again, we keep the names really simple around here, right? So you don't really have to think about it too hard. It's moisture renewing and it comes out as a gel. When you put it on, you really can't even see it. And the added bonus is this is the only mask that we have in our catalog that you can actually sleep in. So for any of my ladies that are experiencing any kind of dryness, whether it's a weather change or just dryness in general, this is one that you definitely want to get with your consultant to get a sample of so that you can see that juicy goodness leaves your skin feeling baby soft. I mean, even rinsing it off, like I feel like my hands are getting a special hand treatment just for the benefit of like rinsing off that moisture renewing gel mask. It is amazing. Now, what are some of the other reasons why we do what we do, why we come on here every Monday and share joy with you? Well, because we are our own bosses. We get to decide what we do. We get to decide when we have a sale. We get to decide when we work, how we work, how much we work. We set our own schedules and we decide what it looks like for us. Every single beauty consultant is different and they decide. We all decide what it is that we want to do and how we want to do it. And nobody is offering any pushback around that because we're entrepreneurs. We get to be our own bosses, but we also are doing it under the umbrella of a company that is 60 years strong, is a faith-based company, and is founded on some really solid principles. Golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. God first, family second, and career third. And the products, y'all, you already know, these products are unmatched. We are the #1 skincare and makeup direct sales company in the world, nominated by our peers. So get a load of that. And last but certainly not least, I saved one of our heavy hitters for last. If you know, you know. If you have not already tried our nourishing oil, shame on your consultant. This nourishing oil is absolutely phenomenal. It is skincare. It makes such a huge difference on one's face. A lot of my oily girls and some of my dry girls even also use this as their primary moisturizer. But insider, you know, I've always got a tip for you because that's what I do. I'm here to consult and be your skincare concierge. I also use this. I drop it into my lotion to zhuzh my lotion up because, you know, I'm kind of an ashy girl. So to kind of make my lotion just a little bit more power packed, I put some drops of nourishing oil in there as well. But I also use it on my cuticles, because when your hands are dry, your skin is dry, and all those things, those cuticles can begin to be a bit of a problem as well. And so I just drop a few drops on there onto my fingertips and massage it right in. I know some of our girls use them on their hair, whether it's for scalp or for ends, for just an extra moisture that is lightweight and dries very, very easy without a greasy or tacky finish. Y'all, it is amazing. Now that one should not be sampled, but we can always figure out a way to let you try that. And the very last reason that I'm going to share with you that I absolutely love doing this work that I do, this ministry of joy, is because I know that there are so many advantages to being in business for myself. There's no quotas, no territories, no deadlines, and no requirements. And there's actually no limit on how successful one can be. If you follow some formula, it's not one size fits all. There is literally no limit to how much money you can make, how successful you can be, and quite honestly, how many other people's lives you can change by this vehicle of skincare, makeup, and being one's own boss and setting one's own course in life. So we did it in just 10 minutes here. We went through 5 of my favorite February wintertime, it's cold outside favorites. We've got our naturally nourishing oil. We have our HA and ceramide hydrating booster, moisture renewing gel mask. We have the extra emollient night cream. And if I had another hand, I could have everything in it, but I do not. And so I'm only going to pull up one of these fantastic hand lotions here. Get with your consultant, find out what she's got that you can try. And y'all, with these hand lotions, just trust me, just go ahead and get it. Just go ahead and get it. It's the perfect little gift that you can give to somebody. Just get all 3. It's going to be amazing. You'll put one in your purse. You'll put one in your car. You'll put one in your desk at work, and you will never be sorry that you did. Y'all, once again, I am Kimberly of Kimberly's Conquerors, here as always on Monday for our Monday Mingle. Next week, we're going to be getting together actually at 7:30 on Zoom. So if you want in on that, let your consultant know, because next week is when we are giving away $500 cash. So that's the one you really don't want to miss. Get yourself some more Mary Kay with some of that Mary Kay money. Until then, we will see you. You are beautiful.